Hey Gemini, this is EJ from Taurota Tarot. I hope you guys are having a good end to your weekend. I hope you had a fabulous Valentine's Day and I hope you have a great start to the week. This is reading for Gemini, February 2019. How's your money? How's your honey? We do 3 for the money, 3 for the honey, 1 for overall energy, and 3 for guidance. I'm going to do one more shuffle and then we will get started. Ooh, Gemini got a little peppy energy. Oh, okay. Let's see what's going on with you, Gemini. And a reminder, I read my cards straight up. I don't do reversals. So let's see what we got going on here. We have the Strength card, the Knight of Swords, ooh, and the Wheel of Fortune. For your honey roll, we've got the Fool card, the Princess of Wands, and the Two of Coins. And from the bottom of the deck, your overall energy, Ace of Coin. So just looking at the overall energy, the Ace of Coins, looks like you guys are getting ready to embark on a new relationship. It's not even coming back as work. That's definitely a new relationship. So that brings to the table a lot of new energy, a lot of fresh energy, a lot of good things, it looks like. But your overall energy, that's what you're emanating, this new relationship. It is not work related at all, but let's see what's going on in your money roll. So your first card is the Strength card, and it looks like you have done some spending to look good for somebody else. And I don't know if that's somebody else's where all this is coming from, or if this was just something that you did. You tried to keep it down to a dull roar. The Strength card and the girl sitting on the line. You tried to keep the spending down to a dull roar. However, I don't get the sense that you did that, which takes us to the Knight of Swords, where you just have had difficulty trying to tame your spending. You going one way, your money going the other way, and you just all over the place with your money. The Wheel of Fortune in the third spot, it's telling me that you need to start making some decisions about your money that are going to put you in a different place so you can kind of catch up with yourself. It seems like all the free spending and just shopping sprees, however this played out, with the extra money just going to wherever and not really paying attention. You need to shift your focus and get back on track and rein some of this spending in so that you can get back to manifesting the things you really want. With the Wheel of Fortune there, it doesn't bode well if you continue to just do this free-for-all with your money. It's going to cause some problems later on, obviously. And depending on where you are in life, if you're younger, it may just be a thing where you're going to spend all this money. At some point in the near future, you're going to need it to move, buy a car, go to school, however that's resonating with you. If you are older, you may just be missing out on certain things as far as retirement is concerned. Things that if you are not ready to retire but approaching retirement and you haven't been paying attention to certain things, this can get you way off where you're supposed to be. So universe is definitely sending a warning there about your money and getting that in check. As far as your relationships are concerned, which is this new energy, and I kind of see why you like, fuck that damn money. I got me a honey. Okay, well, here you go. You, it seems like, took a risk with this person. This person may be a fire sign, or they may have a lot of fire in their chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person is an adventurer and a learner and likes to travel. And I think that is probably what piques your interest, Gemini, because it sounds like things that you like to do. You like to be on the go. This person likes to be on the go as well. However, it seems like you and this other person are not real sure just yet if this is what you should be doing, and both of you, it looks like, are weighing your options. So with the Two of Coins here, that emotional energy up at the top, it looks like you guys are trying to weigh your options in terms of whether or not you want to proceed full tilt, or if you want to slow down, or maybe just wait before you get into this. But you are, again, your overall energy is right here. You are excited as all get out. So I'm going to say this wishy-washy, even though you're in here, this has probably got more to do with the other person than you. There may be options, even though you're excited and happy and some other shit, there may be some things. There may be kids involved. If you are thinking long-term, and maybe long-term commitment as far as getting married to this person at some point, and it doesn't take much to figure out if you want to spend that kind of time with somebody. But there may be drawbacks to that. Parents, in-laws, kids, exes, however that resonates with you. So that wishy-washiness can be there. As far as the other person is concerned, they may have the same reservations. If you have children, if you got crazy parents, they may be thinking long-term too, thinking, do I really want to put myself in this situation with this person for long-term? I don't think this is bad energy, because it means both of you are thinking about what you're getting into before you get into it. That's a good thing. However, we come back to this and you are just as happy as a clam. So let's see what the universe has for guidance for you. Let me just remind you that whatever you're dealing with, you have right now 3 major arcana cards on the table. The Strength card, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Fool. So please be mindful, Gemini, that decisions that you make about your money and about your relationship are going to be with you for a while. These are big life-changing decisions, and not to be taken lightly. So let's see what the universe has. The Princess of Cups, the 6 of Coins, and the Princess of Coins. So I'm going to say we got 1 for the relationship and 2 for your money. There you go. So Cups. And very possibly, I said a fire sign. It could very possibly be a water sign. Princess of Cups. Cups is water. Universe, with this first card, is telling you that while you are all excited and happy about the whole thing, you may want to pull back. You may want to pull back and get your emotional equilibrium back so you can see the whole situation clearly. That wishy-washy energy right there, that's where that Princess of Cups is resonating back to me. That's the first thing I thought of. Just put some space between how you're feeling and how you're looking at a situation, and make sure you don't have on rose-colored glasses, beer goggles, pick your thing. Make sure you're looking at the situation for what it is, and not, oh, there were sharks in the bowl and it's really 2 goldfish in the bowl. Just make sure you're looking at what the situation is that is definitely pertaining to your relationship. It won't hurt to say, look at your finances. Make sure you see what you see, and make sure it's not some bullshit thrown in somewhere there, because somebody may know that you're not really paying attention to your spending. And that's often when we get caught with people trying to steal our information. So just put some emotional distance on everything, particularly your relationship. Just put some emotional distance on everything so that you can look at everything clearly and objectively. With the 6 of Coins here, stop with the money. Just stop. In the upright, it's about sharing extra wealth. In reverse, it's about not sharing extra wealth. We don't want to share extra. You need to save. The universe is kicking this back loudly and clearly. You need to cut this out. And that's just what I said at the beginning of this. You're spending out of control, trying to tame it, and you're trying to keep it down to a dull roar. Not happening. Universe is telling you, get it under control. Get it under control, because if you don't, again, with so many major cards on the table, I have a feeling if you make any kind of big boo-boo with your money in particular, it's going to take you a long time to recoup and recover, which may in the end up affecting how this relationship goes. I'm just saying. With the Princess of Coin down here, Don't give it. It's the same. It's the same idea, pretty much, and it can go for both your money and your relationships. But don't give away too much. Don't tell too much. If this is a new relationship, don't tell too much. If it's your money, don't put too much out there about your finances, because again, people will take advantage of you, especially with your money. If they know you freewheeling and freeballing with your coin, you know, and they can see a way to get in there to separate you from your money, they will do it. So don't give it all away. In your relationship, if it's new, don't tell it all. You don't have to tell it all today. Save some for next year. If it's your money, you can't pay everybody's bills. Don't be running around just spending money freely. Just rein it in a bit. Again, take a step back. Take some of the emotion out of it, because I know how that feels. If you think you're in love, if you done planted a new seed somewhere, you're happy and you have a new relationship, and we're gonna be all happy and go to dinner and do shit, and you lose your mind, you will spend it all. Universe is telling you, be cognizant of what you're doing with your money. Don't let the romance, don't let that get so far out that you lose sight of everything else. Don't forget, the other person is weighing their options as well. It's probably less you and more them, but just know they are weighing their options as well. Gemini, I'm going to leave your reading there. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a good start to the week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, y'all.